So this is a demonstration on our fussel blocks. So you're going to be provided with a shim, a booklet, a stand. And what you want to do is just start somewhere right in the middle here. And you can use any kind of hammer that you have at home. And you want to follow these cracks all the way around. Let me show you. You can see how those cracks are developing all the way around. And you slide your shim down into it like this, and then give it a slight twist. And that's how you're gonna open up your rock. And it's gonna open up just like pages in a book. So you can put this one back over there for now. And as this one's splitting, sometimes you don't even need a hammer. So you're gonna take these smaller pieces and just put them off to the side, because you'll get to those in a little bit. So you can see just these little pages. And there's one of your first fish right. So we'll take this piece and put that over there. And make sure you're looking through all these little scraps, because there's little pieces everywhere in it. So slide those over there. We'll go right. So we give you the stand that's easier to split. So you can use both hands with not trying to hold it up. So even though that fish is on that plate, you could still potentially get another split out of it. So you can see here, there's a little bit of disarticulation of a fish right here. Let me see if I can put a little light on this situation. There we go. And then again, you take these extra pieces and you just put them back to the side. There's that fish back there if you want to save it. Make sure you keep the sharp side. Move the shim over here and just follow that crack all the way along. Sometimes it doesn't want to break perfectly for you. Make sure you keep all your little pieces, so you can turn it as it's splitting and see if you can get another crack going there. Straighter into the crack is always the better. There's a little piece of Corporalite. So you're gonna find a lot of weird stuff in here. You're gonna be like, what's this? What's that? Nope, nothing in there. See, you can get a lot of splits out of this. So, if you're really good, you can tell there's a fish right under the rock there. So, good thing to do with that is to take a pencil and mark that fish, and then take your dental pick or whatever you have and go back and excavate it later on. So we'll keep that off to the side right there. So you're not. There's another fish right there, and that would be this one down here. So you can see that fish buried slightly under the rock. You can take your, whatever instrument, and you can prep that out later on. But put that over the side. So you got 3 fish, 1, 2, 3. Now when you get to this point right here, these pieces are going to be a little smaller. So you can just maybe sometimes crack them in half. And then you might be able to, if you have another kind of instrument at home besides this, then you get down to like maybe using a razor blade or a X-Acto knife, and you can keep on peeling these layers out more and more and more. We don't provide that with this because I want this to be user-friendly for kids. Of course, that's adult supervision when you're doing that. But you can see I got more. There's pieces of poop that are. Look at that. Just. Boop. There's another fish right there. You got the negative and the positive image right there. Let's break it out just like that. Get that off to the side. This rock's still big enough. But we're getting to the end here. I went through it a little bit quicker than I probably should have. If you go through it slow, methodical, you'll get, there you go, look at that. So there's another fish. So out of this piece, it looked like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 fish. So.